I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never.
Overcoming betrayal and learning to trust again and learning to love again is the topic that we will be discussing today. Now, welcome back to Hugs and Medleys. Hugs and Medleys is our marriage relationship, convo channel. Thank you for being here. So today we are talking about loving and trusting again after being really hurt in a relationship or in a marriage. So the question here is, should you trust and love again after being hurt, after being betrayed? This is the question. Now, have you ever been in a relationship where you gave everything, like your everything, your heart, your emotions, your finances, your physically you've been there, spiritually you have been there, or physically you were there, spiritually you were there. A lot of people have gone through this in life, and not just the women, even the men. I've seen cases where a man will come out on social media to cry that, look, I spent all my resources to send this girl to school, and now the girl graduated and she is saying that she is not going to be with me anymore. Now, time and time ago, people really get hurt. A lot of things have happened. Some people really get really hurt by these situations, and they make up their mind that they would never ever be in any relationship again. They will never love again. They will never trust again. They are ready to just stay alone. Okay. So now the question here is that, are you in that place right now? Have you really given your all to a relationship, to a woman or to a man, and they decided to give you the back of their hands? Are you in that place where you're saying that you would never ever want to have anything to do with a man or a woman again? Are you in that place right now? Now, if you are in that place right now, I think this video is specially formulated for you, okay? Okay, so now, should you really trust and love again and open up to a relationship after being hurt? Yes, should you? The question is yes, you should, okay? Now, the reason happens to be that life is just once, okay? I used to say this most times. We are not running a rehearsals right here to go and run life elsewhere. This is life that we are living. And so I do know that level of betrayal and hurt and disappointment could, plunge you into a place where you're not ready to give another relationship a chance. But if you are a woman and you are in this place, I want you to know that it is a disservice to yourself to say you will never love, you will never trust, and you will never be in a relationship. A lot of women who are out there, who are ripe for marriage, who are not able to get into a relationship right now, is because they are too afraid. This is what hurt brings, okay? It creates insecurity, it creates fear, okay? And so do not allow yourself to live in that fear and insecurity. It's important to understand that people are not the same, okay? It's not everybody in this world who is the same. There are still some very, very great people on earth who will appreciate you for the woman that you are, and who will appreciate you for the man that you are. You may be in that place where you have loved and given your all, and that person turned around and gave you the back of their hands. I want you to know that that person probably doesn't know what they are going to lose or what they are losing. You know yourself better. You know the content of your character and person, and you are the one who should determine who deserves you and who doesn't deserve you. Now, when you allow, people's hurt and negative attitude towards you to make you decide to stay back, draw back, relegate yourself, and not be in a relationship that will probably create happiness, that will make you complete and all of that. You're giving those people who have hurt you so much, power over your life. hurt can be so difficult. Sometimes growing up, not knowing the difference, you get to plant your everything in the life of one person. They are your all and all. You do not see past them. This is where I want to be. This is the person I want to be. This is the best person for me. But looking back today, you will just realize that, look, that place was never even meant for me. I deserved better, but at the time, you never knew, okay? Now, if you're a small girl who is in that place today, I want you to know that if you have been hurt to a point where you are not ready to open up to anybody again, what you are doing, you're giving that person who hurt you so much power over your life. If you are a man who is doing that to yourself as well, you are giving that person who hurt you so much power over your life. Now, why is it that when we venture into business and the business fails, you find out that one person, you may have done recharge card business for a start, you may have gone into content creation, you may have gone into banking and finance, you may have gone into so many different businesses, real estate and all of that. And each of these businesses failed. Like the first time you tried going into communication, it failed. You tried hospitality, it failed. You tried supplies, it failed. You tried everything, it failed. And you kept trying and trying because you want to try and get to that point where you'll be successful and be able to do something with your life. Now, it is important for us to understand that this is the same application we need to bring into a relationship. When you try and it fails, okay, go back, sit back, reevaluate your own self and reevaluate your life. Am I doing the right thing? Is it a problem of my selection? Am I too quick to trust in? Am I too quick to give in? Am I too quick to argument? Sometimes we are very argumentative and all of that. Reevaluate yourself. Try to, work on yourself and open up and give the second person a chance. Yes, it is true that most times you do the first and the second and the third, it fails again. That does not mean that you will relegate yourself and say you're not going to go into a relationship again. Now, for a woman who has been married once and it did not go well, perhaps you have a child or you have 2 kids, and now you're sitting back because you have decided that you don't want to be in any other relationship again. You want to be on your own because you're afraid of hurt and all the insecurity that comes with being in a relationship and all of that. You don't have to do that. I see, why am I even talking about this topic? It's because a few days ago, a woman walked into my office, a very young woman. She should be in her early 30s. She was married and the relationship did not go well at all. She was being abused and all of that. And she came out of that relationship and she said she is not going to get married again. Okay, never in her life because of what she saw in the previous relationships. She had, relationships. People have come, but once a person tries to ask her hand in marriage, she ends that relationship because that is not her goal. That is not what she is looking for. Now, when you do things like this, you say disservice to self. Imagine a girl of 31 years saying she is not marrying again. Now, right now, you're old, you are young, you have all of these friends all over the place who invite you come to my place and all of that. You need to know that marriage is not just about anything, it's also about companionship, it's friendship and all of that. And this is something you need in your life. Okay, a lot of people are plunging into very serious mental issues now because of loneliness. There is no substitution to loneliness. This is what you need to write in bold letters in your consciousness. You are in a marriage, your husband has done very reprehensible things to you, and you are thinking of never opening up to him again, never loving him again, never forgiving him again. You just want to continue to live with him as a stranger. The reason why you have chosen that path for yourself is because you are afraid of what the society will say about you. I always say one thing in all my videos: I would never ever encourage you to be in an abusive marriage. The kind of energy that you give to, other areas of your life, your area of business, area of education, your child's education and everything should be the same energy you bring to your marriage and the same energy you bring to your relationship. Understanding that, there are obstacles, there are challenges. We need to be able to navigate these obstacles irrespective of the area of our life that we are having these obstacles in. So to succeed in a relationship, you must find a way to navigate obstacles. In marriage, you must find a way to navigate obstacles. And so, when you do everything that is within your power to make this happen and it does not happen, at the end of the day, you are so hurt, you are betrayed, your feelings are really ruined and everything. You cannot shut yourself out completely and say that you will not be in a relationship again. Yes, like I said earlier, I saw a woman 31 who said she would never ever be in a relationship again. Okay. In fact, it was her sister who registered her for counseling. And, meanwhile, I spoke to her about using this to teach, and she said it's fine, okay, as long as names are not mentioned and everything. Who registered her for counseling? She came, and I was speaking to her. You cannot do this to yourself. When you do things like this, you're giving power to those people who hurt you. You have a right to be happy. Relationships are never perfect. People will hurt you. People are people, because life is all about, it's full of complexities, okay? That one person did something to your life does not mean the entire people are like that, okay? This is life, and we are going through the challenges that life brings, okay? It's all of these complexities that makes life what it is today, and it is even because of the complexities that makes life so enjoyable. Never you be in a place where you decide that because one person did something to you, you're going to use it and shut yourself out for the rest of your life. What you are doing is validating what that person did to you, is giving power to that person who really hurt you. You need to learn how to be able to jumpstart your life and start living again, trusting. Now, you can love, you can trust again, but this time perhaps when you loved and trust the other time, you may not have created boundaries. You may not have been very careful. You may have been in a hurry. This time you want to look at creating boundaries. You want to look at taking it slowly. And you also want to look at, being as careful as possible, being yourself. If you find a man who loves you, they will love you for being who you are. They will love you for being yourself. They will love you, in fact, with all that comes with you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They will love you with all of those things. So do not, hold yourself tight and want to present that part of your life that is so good. Just be yourself. And if a person cares about you, the person will accept you just the way you are. But never ever give your life, your happiness up together with the wrong that was done to you by another person. What that will mean is, giving them power over you. Yes, should you love again? Should you trust again? Should you open up to a new relationship? Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, you should, because you know what? You deserve it. So this is Hugs and Medleys, like I said earlier, is our relationship convo channel. If you think that you found some value in this video, kindly subscribe, kindly turn on the post notification bell. If I will not be asking for too much, please share our videos. Ciao.